Minecraft has a total of 21 different music discs, and in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you guys how to collect each one. I will have timestamps down below if you're looking for a specific music disc, and with that being said, let's get right into it. Now, starting things off, we have the original music discs that are all by C418, which there are 12 of. Now, to actually get these music discs, we're going to go to the only method that was available in survival to actually get them in the old versions of Minecraft, which is getting a skeleton to kill a creeper. So I recommend getting a pressure plate, 4 pistons, some building blocks, as well as 2 trapdoors, and build yourself a little contraption like this. Just break 4 blocks surrounding one, and then place 2 blocks, and then another one on top of that. Break the bottom 2 blocks, place a pressure plate in the middle, and then pistons facing upwards in all of those empty holes. Once you've done that, just go out 5 blocks, and this is where you're going to build your little skeleton station. This part is pretty simple. Just build a little box where the skeleton has enough room to stand in, and then at the front just place 2 blocks, and then followed by 2 trapdoors. Once you've done that, just break those 2 blocks that the trapdoors are resting on, and then you're going to have to trap a skeleton in here, which may take you a little bit of time. Once you've actually trapped your skeleton, just make sure you put a roof above him, and you can also name tag him if you want to make sure he doesn't despawn. Now basically just wait for it to be nighttime and find yourself some creepers, and then trap them with the piston contraption we built, and then flick down the trapdoor so the skeleton can actually shoot its bow. Hit the creeper twice with a diamond sword, and then just sit in front of the skeleton and creeper until the skeleton has killed the creeper. And as you can see, we have gotten our hands on one of these C418 music discs, and then just repeat this process until you have collected all 12 of them. For our next music disc, it is one of 2 that is found in the nether, and that being tears. To get this music disc, try to find a gas that's preferably not above any lava or fire, and then as it shoots its fireballs, try to hit it back so it hits the gas. It may take you several tries to get the fireball to hit back at the gas, but once you've done that, just run over to where the gas died, and you should get the tears music disc. The other music disc that is found in the nether is Pigstep, which is honestly one of my all-time favorites. To get Pigstep, you're going to have to go ahead and find yourself a Bastion Remnant, and then look for the loot chests that are inside. Now, Pigstep is one of the rarest music discs in the game, with only having a 5.6% chance that it's going to be in any given chest. So it may take you multiple chests, even multiple bastions, until you finally get your hands on the Pigstep music disc. And just be careful as you loot the bastions, as they're pretty dangerous places filled with piglin brutes and piglins. Moving on to 3 more music discs that were added in the Tricky Trials update, which included the trial chambers. These 3 music discs being the Creator Music Box, and the Precipice music discs. So let's start with the Creator Music Box, which is the hardest to get in my opinion out of all 3 of them, with a 1.4% chance that you will get it by breaking one of the decorative pots that are within the trial chambers. So it may take you multiple trial chambers depending on your luck, which makes it a fairly time consuming music disc to get your hands on. To get the green version of the Creator Music Disc, simply start a ominous trial, which can be done by drinking a ominous bottle in front of one of these mob spawners here, and then just fighting them all and make sure you kill every single one for a chance of getting a ominous trial key, which you'll probably get fairly often. Sometimes you'll get like potatoes or steak or bread or something pointless like that. Once you've gotten yourself a ominous trial key, head over to a ominous vault and use it, and then you have a 7.5% chance of getting the Creator Music Disc. Moving on to the final of the 3 music discs found in the trial chambers, that is the Precipice music disc, which is found in the normal vaults inside of the trial chambers. So just fight one of these normal waves here of the orange spawners, and then you have a chance of getting a normal trial key, and then use this trial key on one of the normal vaults. So as you can see here, we have found ourselves a normal vault, so just go ahead and use your key, and we actually got the Precipice first try here, which is extremely rare because it's a 3.6% chance of getting this music disc. How do we get the Relic music disc in Minecraft? Well, you're going to bring a brush and find yourself a trail ruin, which can be fairly common in the overworld. They can usually be found in biomes like the taiga, the snowy taiga, and the old growth taigas. So once you have found a trail ruin, which can usually be identified with some terracotta sticking out the ground, dig down to the gravel and start looking for some suspicious gravel, which looks slightly different than the normal gravel. Then go ahead and use your brush and make sure not to break the suspicious gravel, as it'll make like a glass shattering sound and you will not be able to recover it. And the Relic music disc has roughly a 8.3% chance of being in any suspicious gravel. The ancient city is home to 2 music discs, being 5 and Otherside. Otherside can also be found in any dungeon chests as well as stronghold chests, and some people have reported finding it inside of mine shafts. To find yourself an ancient city, just look under areas of low erosion, which more or less translates into mountain biomes, and then you'll run into some deep dark, and not every deep dark has an ancient city, but if you're lucky, you should find yourself an ancient city. So as I said, the ancient city is home to the 5 music discs, but you won't actually find it in a chest. Instead, you'll find disc fragments, which aren't the hardest thing to find, but just look around in the ancient city and just be careful, as obviously the deep dark and the ancient cities are home to the warden. And as you can see in this chest, we didn't find any disc fragments, but we actually did find the Otherside music disc, so that's another one we can check off our list. So just keep looking around the ancient city until you find some disc fragments. Here we go, we found 3 of them, and we are going to need 9, so just look around. It may even take you multiple ancient cities. It all just depends on your luck. So once you've collected 9 of the disc fragments, just put them all on a crafting grid, and that way you can craft yourself the 5 music disc, which is the only craftable music disc in the entire game. This brings us to our final music disc, which is the chicken jockey, otherwise known as the lava chicken. To get this music disc, you'll have to kill a baby zombie that is riding a chicken, and it's very important that you kill the baby zombie first instead of the chicken, or else you will not get the music disc. Additionally, this music disc can be easier to get on Java, as chicken jockeys naturally spawn, and on Bedrock Edition you won't see that, so instead you'll have to find a baby zombie that is riding a adult zombie. So as you can see here, we found a baby zombie that is riding an adult zombie, so let's just clear out all the other zombies in the area so the baby zombie doesn't go after another one. And I also recommend digging out a pit where you have a bunch of chickens inside of it, so that way the baby zombie can easily go for a chicken. And once the baby zombie is on top of a chicken, just go ahead and kill the baby zombie first. As you can see, I accidentally killed one of the chickens, but that's why we have backup chickens. And with that, that completes 21 out of 21 music discs in Minecraft. I hope you guys went on to enjoy the video, and if you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're brand new to the channel, as I'm planning to get some more Minecraft content out for you guys. And yeah, thanks for watching.